In this episode of Raisin TV, we shine a truth spotlight on another common theme in failed libertarian arguments.
Most libertarians suggest completely removing government agencies and regulations and replacing them with lawsuits. What they fail to understand is that the purpose of government agencies and regulations is to prevent tragedies, while lawsuits can only punish a corporation after the fact. Libertarians think it's perfectly fine for hundreds of people to die because of corporate negligence, because then the rest of us will know not to buy from or work for the guilty corporation. They basically view the entire working and consuming public as their own personal lab rats.
But people who aren't psychopaths and have the ability to feel empathy recognize that preventing people from dying or being injured in the first place is the more suitable solution. We already allow people to file lawsuits when a corporation behaves in an egregious manner, but these lawsuits alone aren't effective enough to stop corporate negligence on their own. That's why the fuck we developed regulatory corporate oversight in the first goddamn place.
The libertarian solution to most problems is to just return to policies that existed a century ago at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. Truth is, that was a really fucked up time period for your average worker and consumer, but libertarians can't be expected to research historical accounts from real people who actually lived through their shitty policy ideas.
Next time you hear a libertarian talking about replacing regulations with lawsuits, ask them why they want to punish companies for killing people rather than preventing them from killing people. You won't be shocked to find out that they don't care about other people dying for their ideology. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more videos.